This video is about Inscryption. Yeah, Inscryption's really good. You can probably see the new things that are in the background. The goop guy is not going to stay, but the trapper trader mask will stay. Inscryption's really good. It's basically about you got kidnapped and now you're in a cabin and now you need to play a card game with some creepy old man. Oh yeah, by the way, heavy ass spoilers for this game. Oh my god. Act 1 isn't my favorite act in general, but it's definitely my most favorite act to play. So Act 1 is about the beginning of the game. You're in a room with Leshy, the scribe of beasts. And you have a card in your hand, which was the scribe of technology, PO3. But he got turned into a card with Leshy's magic camera. And so you have to go through the game. You die once, you get to grab Leshy's candles. And there's 3 bosses in this one. There's the prospector, there's the angler, and there's the trapper trader. And personally, my favorite one's the angler. He's very funny. Go fish. And if you get to those 2 bosses, the trapper trader or the angler, too soon, you will you'll have to fight 8 fucking bears. And it's really annoying. It is really annoying. Yeah, that's it. And of course, at the very end, you fight Leshy, and once you kill him, he gives you some weird-looking chocolate cake, and then you guys go and take a little selfie together, which kind of looks like this. Okay, so in Act 2, you have to take one of the 4 scribes' 9-to-5s. There's Leshy, the scribe of beast, PO3, the scribe of technology, Magnificus, the scribe of magic, and Gamora, the scribe of bones. I mean, fucking the scribe of the undead. And they all have their own little currency. Leshy has sacrifices or blood. PO3 has energy, batteries, and stuff. Magnificus has his mox cards and gems. And Gamora has bones. And you have to take one of their places as the scribe of one of these. Me, personally, I chose PO3. He's my favorite scribe. But you could choose whichever one you want. And I think canonically you choose Leshy. That's what I think, because you get a little extra dialogue. But yeah, it's just like the first act, except there's way more cards. Like there's every single card for every single scribe. And of course, this is your introduction to energy fucking batteries and magic mox cards. So the mox cards, you need to place down a certain mox card, be it like the ruby gem, the sapphire gem, or the emerald gem, and then you can place down the cards that go with those mox cards. And with Gamora, no wait, we already talked about Gamora. Gamora's bones. So if you have enough bones, you can place a card. Leshy, you need to sacrifice other cards in order to place his cards, and PO3 just has energy, which you slowly gain over time, which means that you can place more and more cards. PO3 is probably the easiest one to learn, but yeah. And of course, they all have their little minions, and because Leshy has the angler, trapper, trader, and prospector. Gamora has her skeletons, one of which being named Casey. Ooh, that name's important for the ARG. Magnificus has his little guys, the lonely wizard, the head on the stick, and the goop guy. The lonely wizard and the goop guy are actually pretty important. And then PO3 has the inspector, the melter, and the, I guess, fisher? Diver? I don't know. He was the one who gave PO3 the old data. Oh yeah, don't mention the old data, but yeah, the old data PO3 uses in order to gain control, but we'll talk about that later. And so you go around, you have to fight every single scribe along with their little apprentices. And that's it. Eventually, you get to the end of the game, you get to choose which scribe you want to fight. Of course, I chose Leshy in my second playthrough. But it doesn't matter which scribe you fight. It's always going to be PO3. PO3 will always be the character that you fight at the end of Act 2. Because PO3 uses the old data, and then this happens.